trees are green and overhanging, where the light free and everlasting.
Thank you for your cooperation. Amazing.
Time to gear up.
Pain threshold +1. Volition +1. Empathy -1.
Thicker skin, borrowed confidence, mania of invulnerability. This vitreous enamel cures, fits snugly, and redistributes kinetic energy across its countless white plates. Amazingly, it fits under your coat, and it also makes pretty porcelain sounds when shaken.
There we go. Okay. Getting there. Getting there.
How many parts do we have? The
2.
boots, the gloves, the
3.
chest plate.
3. And we have the thought. Which I hope will work as a set bonus.
Wow. Nice mug collection.
Okay. That's the buoy. And I guess we're done with these folks for now.
Screw
Boots.
that guy.
Thoroughly licked.
Screw that guy.
Gary's sorry. Gary's very sorry.
Yeah, he's a sorry man, alright.
He sure is. Alright, so the other traps, since we're right over here, we can quickly hoof it to the one over here. The church still awaits us, of course.
That's true.
And we do have to check the other sniper spots.
Oh, aha.
Hello, bird.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look
The
around.
reeds sway in the coastal breeze. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the Cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
The lieutenant grins mirthlessly.
Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one.
No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh air.
It'll be in the next one. Surely.
I meant no offense. Just...
The lieutenant doesn't know how to finish a sentence. He looks at you, putting the trap back on the ground.
Well, there you go.
Just let me do the thing.
Kim is a hater. Kim is a hater.
Seriously.
But you know what? So am I. Okay. Church is going to be a little adventure, I imagine. So let's do some other things.
Okay. We have traps. We have
Yeah, we're gonna make our way back to those traps. We're gonna go talk to Everard, and there's a slab.
hello, gents. Hello, Isabel. Julian.
Rock.
Nice to see you.
Who said that?
Someone inside the house?
Yeah. Someone's in there. No interaction points, though. Alright, well, over on the side of the boats over here. Can we get the water from there? We go. No?
Oh, over there. At the bottom right.
There it is.
Nice.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place.
Look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. You see slabs of concrete north. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Surprise, surprise.
Another empty trap.
The lieutenant takes a note, more out of habit than duty.
Let's keep going. Next one's the lucky one.
How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Again, I want to make it absolutely clear. I don't really believe if the phasmid exists, okay?
Say nothing, just put the trap down.
How you enjoying the cardio?
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
All
He
right.
smiles and raises his collar. So that's 2 traps.
Yep. Just getting some exercise, no problem. Sea Lang,
Up still. Oh yeah, we had to talk to the 3.
the lorryman,
Yeah.
the drivers.
Oh, hello.
Where's Renee?
Hey, what's going on?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man?
The jolliness is gone from Gaston's face.
Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's René?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
Gone where? No, not yet.
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Ken.
Shit. How did he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
There it isn't lost on me, but I wanted to ask about something else. Waldorf without Statler. You know,
Yeah, that's impossible.
the stress is gonna get you.
No, René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
Was he really that bad?
I repeat, an absolute Kent. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. He was like an old viper. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and...
Well, I guess he gets to her first, right?
Yeah.
And she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Did you love him?
That's pretty sad, man. Because she did, so there's got to be something there.
Yeah.
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
He falls silent and looks at you, eyes filling up with tears.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
He wipes his eyes with a sleeve.
Something mean?
That he's sorry?
Some right-wing royalist slogan?
Something forgettable, like, see you tomorrow probably?
Tell me.
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
The old man gathers himself and wipes his eyes again.
Do you know what happened to his medals?
I took them for myself. Took them to remember that old cunt. Nobody knew him better than I did. And I want to remember that old cunt by something.
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Well, we did get one of them. It's much to his shock.
Yeah. Here, something to remember your friends by. Give him the photograph of René and the girl.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny...
Eyes blurry with tears. He has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
So stealing that random photo from his booth was the right move in the end. You know?
Yeah.
Stealing his medals was the right move in the end. Who'd have thought? It's almost like your crazy, insane methodology has a payoff, or the world course corrects for you.
Yeah, you care. You do care.
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo.
I offer my sincere condolences.
Old people die. You better get ready, old man. The future is now.
Oh my god.
Yes. We are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
He slowly shakes his head and remembers your presence.
Well, we know enough to know that people in his situation pretty much are around when you have someone else around, and it's very easy to let go at that point. Let's go over a few more things.
Yes. What about René?
That's it.
No,
You could just be a dick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All
It
right.
is what it is. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
Can we still go for that sandwich? Is that even the white check anymore?
Officer, I just can't do this right now. The
Yeah.
union,
Okay.
it just doesn't matter anymore.
There
That's
you go.
fair.
There you go. So will the bug show it? For the... Yep, there it is. Painful for anyone who needs that completionist aspect of the menu cleared.
Maybe René's death gives you a +1 because he's not hungry right now. You know?
No, I don't get it.
Well, if you're really, really sad, you might not want to be in the mood to eat anything. You know, maybe he's just like, hey, take the damn sandwich, I don't care anymore.
But you can't even ask him for it.
Oh, come on.
It's still the people's sandwich.
What a waste.
Okay. I want to do a couple things. Let's run by Joyce. Let's run by Everard.
True. Got some people to talk to. Oh, and we need to explore the shooting points, the targets, right?
And the statue. And, yes.
Hello.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman at the roundabout.
Word has travelled, yes, but nothing of real substance has surfaced yet, I gather. Wild Pines has eyes on the intersection, but not ears.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague. Did we have any other business here?
But what about my task?
It said 3. Anyway. Want me to check this out?
Just an ordinary wall.
Yes.
Nothing to see
Oh
here.
gosh. Conceptualization at 5 and we're still that low. Damn, you're on your own. Oh, we got one. And another one, but that's again a shirt. Oh,
That's it? Wait, no, that's jacket. This is a shirt. Yeah, okay. Right.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
oh, 2 out of 5.
You get a better shot once the street lights are on. Can't wait for that. Let's take
Oh
it
yeah?
now. Apparently so.
Wow. Interesting.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why? It's a
Still.
wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Can you just chill?
Sorry. My bad. Ken.
Chill,
My
Ken.
bad.
Holy.
Well, that's pretty clean looking. That ain't too bad.
Actually, yeah.
Classy armor.
With a nice hat. Oh, hello, little one.
Hello again, sir.
Composure at 3. Afraid of the curse.
The girl keeps her hands
Yes.
folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She looks wary.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
You can show them to me.
Actually, I'd rather not deduce anything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
You heard me, hands up.
No.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
She shoots you a suspicious glance.
There are a few other hints.
It's super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor and dismal working conditions.
Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. What the?
It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Oh my god.
One or money?
This is a little young for one, but
One
it's not
or money?
Where's the lie?
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
I hope this entertains you.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Good, because I saw they had a fun check with the you do something about me, but I was like, oh, are we gonna miss that? Because I wanted to follow up on her information.
You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
Yeah, I am.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Uh-oh.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Man, this is not gonna end right.
Because you usually are.
Oh, God. She's seen some things.
And I'm having a grand time.
I am also sad, and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
What are you missing? Why does it feel familiar? Okay, here, let's save it.
Suggestion 4.
Our suggestion also took a hit.
That is true. +1. -1. -1. That's the best you can do.
All right.
Good luck.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people the end of the world is coming. I don't really understand what you mean by
She
it.
saw
Did
that.
I ever talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
She looks at you intently. I doubt that.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Thanks. I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes.
Party
Yes,
eyes.
of course. That makes sense.
The lieutenant slowly, ever so slowly, realizes something.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
She giggles at the thought.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
What?
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
The girl doesn't know what she's talking about. Forget about this.
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So, why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
She looks puzzled.
I don't really like this deductive detection game anymore.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself today.
Let's just be nice.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
She smiles a wide, helpful smile. Good talking to you.
Oof.
Sequins, huh?
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to...
Do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Sure.
This is a Caprice Canema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
This old thing? That's pretty fast.
Won't it roll over on its first sharp corner when you give it the old Scandinavian flick? that clip of Top Gear is the fucking best. Just driving this fucking shitbox wagon thing and just like, we'll give it the old Scandinavian flick, and he tries to round the corner at full speed and it just, literally the box just turns sideways. Just completely.
Won't it roll over in the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Kanema effectively a mobile power plant.
This tech talk is really rubbing me the right way here.
Sure.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
That machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
I don't like your machine, Lieutenant. Looks impractical.
A motor carriage. One of many.
Nice car, Kim.
You want to take a closer look?
The lieutenant smiles, ever so slightly.
Oh, we get to do car talk.
Let's go.
It took a while to get here. We get to do car talk. We were supposed to do that on day one, right? Oh. What you packing? What you packing there?
130.
Damn.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR-18GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
That's what? 7-liter V12?
What a fucking... We get to just fucking fraud our way through this. Must be an advancement on the KR-18GU engine in the older 40 models, right?
Mama's serving some serious macaroni. Oh, look at that thing. That's a beaut.
You lost me there.
He's looking at you, perplexed.
130 kilowatts is a lot of power, Kim.
The Kinema is fast. Feels right at home on the raised motor track. Hard to find something that could overtake it.
Armel Ryu Supersonic, a racing motorbike for the road, could probably do it.
A fine machine. Run your hand.
130.
I reckon, man, that's got to be a
7.2. Supercharged.
Yeah.
The lieutenant is trying to suppress a smug smile, unsuccessfully.
Hold on, there's one more option.
130.
I reckon that's a man. That's got to be a major advancement over the KR.
Yeah, you know it?
The lieutenant seems surprised.
Just the basics: cast iron black, swirling chamber injection, dual chains, driving overhead, camshafts, 2 valves per cylinder, hydraulic valve, lash adjustment.
Just the basics.
Yes, that's right. I'm very impressed that you know these things.
He stares at you in surprise.
Fine
touch it.
machine.
Run
Yeah, we
your
got to make the
hand.
mistake, but we've warmed up.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
There's gentleness in the lieutenant's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
With a winch and mud tires, we could take it off the beaten path, Kim.
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together.
Oh,
You want to help? Thank you for the offer. That might be fun. Let's do the case first, though, alright?
Glances at you and smiles.
He liked the idea.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, Kim.
Move. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Buddy cop adventure. It's been a minute since we got to appreciate that.
Hey, Kim, can I drive it? He says, no.
No, No, just work under the hood, you know? Just a couple of men working on some cars.
Some pipes.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Hello, Plaisance.
I get Annette's a trooper. She looks like she can take it, but it's actually wearing her down. You know she's been biting her nails.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
Her voice is firm.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather.
Have you seen my net worth?
Mysterious and harsh.
Have you felt it?
Can you even see me right now?
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. And I usually don't know anything.
That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter.
Yeah, actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass.
I'm a moron.
Without change.
10 seconds!
But what the fuck are you doing, lady?
This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Oh, it doesn't happen often, huh? Huh, bitch? Huh? How you like that?
Oh, volition.
Because it hurts, right?
Volition, you're so good.
You go around
You're
telling
so
people how it is.
Fucking good,
This is how
Volition.
things are, and you're like, no. And if they're trying to make it work. They're trying so hard
Right here.
to hang on to the truth, but no, it's not the truth. You're wrong.
This 1 in a billion moment. This thing that just never fucking happens.
with the people. that
It
should
never
happen.
happens.
Yeah.
And dude, oh. Plaisance?
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Because it requires the bottom layer of the person to still, and at the end of the day, desire to be a good person.
Yeah.
You have to have a house of delusion built on top of good intentions. If you don't have those intentions deep down, this doesn't work. You know?
Doomed.
Just the breaking of the enclosure of your understanding, as Khalil Gibran would put it. Literally shattering the whole thing, but at the very least, at the base level, if you have that, you can have this realization.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out
All
there.
of a sudden, she exhales sharply, her shoulders slump down.
There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Is she an only child?
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Wait, Grand Couronne, what's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
Proper.
Your head feels light and dizzy. A cold breeze caresses your flesh.
What's going on?
Monstrous buildings loom over Grand Couronne. A cold wind howls in the empty halls of homes built upon delusions.
Why?
There is no life in Grand Couronne. No one can afford to live there.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
And your husband's also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly
A
so.
crypto partner.
Yeah.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Why not?
Of course, yes. This economy.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry, I'm sure you do understand.
Offense taken.
Yes, I'm afraid exactly.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course.
Plaisance nods.
I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Damn, poor Annette.
Alright.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Farewell for now, book peddler.
If possible, forever.
I mean,
Does Annette have anything
she spent
more to
5
say?
days in the cold.
Yo, what a trooper. Hey, Annette.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
She looks into her notebook with trepidation.
There you go.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Hey!
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers.
Where'd you get it?
It's a fedora.
A detective hat.
Okay, I get it. I can look just like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer.
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose.
There you go. Normal kid things. Day saved. A little late, but all's well that ends well.
Woo! Book smart. That looks like a nice one too. If anything, this wide-rimmed hat looks even better than the hat Dick Mullen wears. Dick Mullen is stupid. Not even real. You're real. Your brain is real. Your real brain is inside the hat.
Well, it'll give us encyclopedia, which gives us XP. We're trading off logic. But look at that.
Oh.
Look at that. That ain't bad. Yeah. Okay.
Big encyclopedia.
Huge encyclopedia. Why the fuck? Oh my god, it's really high. Encyclopedia is really high. We need to start counterbalancing our shivers, man.
So rhetoric, volition, and shivers at 7. Quite the personality. And out.
But now that we can get experience more frequently with the XP booster, we'll get points more often, ideally. No, not that way. There we go.
Hey, this statue. Is that? What the?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. It is surrounded by scaffolding that has been haphazardly erected
That is
around
crazy.
Scaffolding?
it. A matrix of metal tubes and wooden planks jut out at odd angles. A miserable tarpaulin covers up the horse and rider, flapping in the cold coastal air. There are no lights that spell out your name. No workers with calloused hands leering from above. Just construction materials displayed as if to mourn your misplaced dreams. There's not an ounce of artistry here. It's even worse than expected.
Permanently under construction. Montreal style.
Oh no, please.
This is not what that personal brand strategist of yours promised. No one even knows that you're paying for this reconceptualization. Go and have a word with him. Find out what's going on.
Yo, where is he?
The old king looks defiantly to the west, wrapped in makeshift scaffolding like a mummy.
We might be entering the construction zone. The aura that cannot be defeated. The omniboss.
Permanent. Eternal.
Crash against them and be broken.
God, that is ridiculous. He didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit. Alright.
Look at all this net worth.
Let's, since we're here, let Lena know what's going on.
Yeah, might as well. Unless they're already back. Hey, Lena.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
She sounds glad to see you.
Ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
The old woman clasps her hands together over her blanket.
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up somewhere.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
You never told me you seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
After the last 5?
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait,
Where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt,
Oh, Jesus
in
Christ.
the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Betancourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers from here.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys, that sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, the way it moved.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
I see. You were on a date.
I ever tell you boys about the time I saw this weird bug? Ooh. That's how you get him.
What if he knows that it's not true? He just wanted to.
You're on a date.
Our first. Yes.
The old woman sighs tenderly.
The sigh is tender. The sigh is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express.
Well, I noticed that
Interesting.
Drama didn't chime in when she was telling her memory. Its limbs are white.
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them on the inside, like stalks of marble, if that makes sense.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself.
True.
To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
That's true. Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
Kim, what do you think of this? She didn't sound like she was lying. But she was also 5.5.
I thought it was a wonderful story, ma'am.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile.
Mm-hmm. Did you imagine it? Maybe you imagined it?
Of course. I've thought about it. But Morel says my report matches with the others. And I'm sure I hadn't heard of the phasmid as a child. Nor had my mother or my grandmother. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena,
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And that redirects the entire path of your life.
Mm-hmm.
What is... Hey, you see the tables? You see this moving up here? See that?
Oh yeah, behind the felt device.
Behind the fell device.
Yeah.
The image
Perspective
is...
altered.
Yeah.
You know, to hell with it. Let's have more cryptids.
Of course, officers.
Yeah, okay. Nothing new.
Of course, dear.
All right. Well, now she knows.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple
Oh,
lock.
snap.
It's painted blue. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks.
Years, Woolie.